Today we're talking about something I never thought I'd get to say, a Dog Man book dedicated to me. But you know what? I'm sharing this dedication with all of you. Every one of you who's been here, watching my videos and being a part of this incredible journey. Thank you. Dog Man Big Jim Begins isn't just the 13th book of the Dog Man series, but a full circle moment for me, my community, and everything we've shared regarding this series. This book is incredibly special, not just because it has my name in it, but because it shows the power of storytelling, the beauty of second chances, and how a little kindness and positivity can change everything. Big Jim goes from side character to superheroes, and in many ways that's thanks to us. Our love for him, our theories, and our endless enthusiasm for these books. This is my review of Dog Man Big Jim Begins, where I'll be diving into the story, characters, themes, and all the wisdom packed in this awesome book. Trust me, this book's one to remember. Big Jim has always been one of those characters that stands out for all the right reasons. His kindness, innocence, and hilarious personality make him impossible not to love. He's been one of my favorites from the very beginning, so seeing him finally get his time to shine in this book was like a dream come true. And let's be real, who could have predicted, except for me, that this goofy side character would end up as the star of his own show? Watching Big Jim, Grampa, and Dog Man team up was pure chaos in the best way possible. Whether it's Grampa grumbling about everything or Big Jim hilariously threatening to have Dog Man arrest him, the dynamic between them is top tier. These lighthearted, funny moments play a big role in making the series so enjoyable. But beyond the humor, there's also a powerful lesson about friendship and influence in this book. In past books, we saw how little Petey helped change Petey's heart. But now, we're seeing the same thing with Big Jim and Grampa. Big Jim's positivity starts to wear down Grandpa's grumpiness, and it's a beautiful reminder that kindness and optimism can help transform even the meanest of characters. The plot of Big Jim Begins is everything you'd want from a Dog Man book. It's funny, action-packed, and surprisingly deep. This time, the focus is on Big Jim as he steps up to face the Space Cuties, a hilariously weird group of villains who are way more dangerous than their name suggests. Along the way, we also dive into Big Jim's past, learning about a prophecy that he's destined to save the universe. It's crazy, it's heartfelt, and it's filled with that Dav Pilkey aura, but it just works. And speaking of which, I feel like this book kind of starts to channel that Captain Underpants level of ridiculousness in all the best ways. But maybe that's just me. Let me know what you think in the comments. What I love though is how the story tied everything together. Big Jim's optimism, Grandpa's meanness, and Dog Man's loyalty made for such a chaotic but lovable team. Even when Grandpa's sick of being a superhero from the moment he sees his outfit, Big Jim's positivity keeps everything moving forward. And those flashbacks added so much depth to Big Jim's character that I was rooting for him even harder. Looking back at his past, Big Jim's got every excuse to turn into a villain, but he doesn't. Instead, he chooses not to let his struggles define him, rise above it all, and become one of Dog Man's greatest heroes. The action is as wild as ever, with laugh-out-loud moments scattered between battles and plans gone wrong. But underneath all the chaos, there's a powerful message about believing in yourself and always looking at things positively. Whether it's Big Jim proving he's more than just a side character or Grampa being the one to defeat the Space Cuties, this book truly reminds us that even the unlikeliest heroes can do great things. This book, like so many Dog Man stories, really makes the use of the legendary motto, be good and do good. And as a Christian myself, I loved seeing the Bible influence parts of this book. The notes section at the end states that Matthew chapter 18 verse 3 served as inspiration for Big Jim's character, and I totally love how Dav Pilkey lets so many different perspectives influence his books. One quote that really stuck with me in book 12 was something Big Jim's mother, who passed away, said. We can't control the wind, but we can adjust our sails. And that wisdom echoes throughout this book, reminding us that life isn't about controlling everything, it's about how we choose to react. And of course, what Big Jim said about prisons, how they're not just made of concrete and steel, but can also exist in our minds, is one of my favorite parts of the book. That's the type of lesson that hits you out of nowhere but sticks with you long after you close the book. I also love the part where he said, sometimes the thing we need the most is the thing we must give. And if you've seen any of my Dog Man reviews before, you already know how much I love the nuggets of wisdoms that are packed into these books. So as simple as this series might seem on the surface, there's so much to learn from and unpack. But one of the most special things about this book is how it feels like a full circle moment for our community. When Big Jim was just a goofy side character, we were the ones rallying behind him. We hyped him up saying things like justice for Big Jim, and even started the hashtag Big Jim for the win. We made it clear just how much we loved him, and seeing Dav Pilkey take that love and turn it into something so meaningful is truly incredible. In a way, this isn't just Big Jim's story, it's ours too. Dog Man Big Jim Begins is more than just another installment in the series. It's a story about kindness, faith, and the power of seeing the good in others. It's funny, heartfelt, and filled with moments that are gonna stay with me for a long time. There are moments as a fan when you truly feel seen, and for me, Big Jim Begins is one of those moments. Imagine opening a book from your favorite series and seeing it dedicated to you. It's humbling, it's surreal, and it's a testament to how storytelling can bring people together, and how we can inspire each other. But beyond that, it's also a testament to how special Dav Pilkey truly is. So from me to you, Mr. Pilkey, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being the kind of author who not only creates amazing stories, but also takes the time to recognize and celebrate your fans. Dedicating this book to me is something that I'll cherish forever. And as someone who's been a part of this community for a while now, seeing Big Jim go from a small character, no pun intended, to a hero is a reminder of what we can accomplish when we believe in something and share our love for it. So shout out to Dav Pilkey for giving us this gift and reminding us that no matter how small we might feel, our voices can truly make a difference. But before I wrap things up, I have to say, I'm so hyped that Big Jim is getting his own series. The sequel, Big Jim Believes, sounds like it's gonna take things to a whole new level of Big Jim awesomeness, with more about the Ring of Destiny, the world turning into a chibi cartoon style, and deeper dives into the character's past. Speaking of which, I'd love to see more insights about different characters as the series goes on, especially Grampa. There's so much potential here, and I can't wait to see where Dav Pilkey takes this. But what did you think about Dog Man Big Jim Begins? Tell me in the comments below, and if you love all things Dog Man, subscribe for more videos about this book, the next book, the Dog Man video game, and of course, the Dog Man movie. And remember, Big Jim for the win.